Good evening, everybody. It's Sierra coming back to you again with another episode of Confessions of a Law School Nobody. I know it's been quite some time since I came back with a new episode, so I wanted to talk briefly about networking in the 21st century for you guys. And I'm just going to share my own personal experience and some tips that I would suggest you use when you're trying to establish your own personal network and trying to establish your own kind of brand for yourself as a law school student. And even if you're not in law school, as an undergrad student, just professionally, it's important to use these internet platforms, all these digital platforms that we have available to expand your network to the greatest extent possible. So, I'm going to share my two favorite platforms that I've been using and some suggestions on using them as well. First, you're probably thinking, well, I have a Facebook. Isn't that enough? It's been around for some time. I have like 1,000 friends, and, I'm good. Well, that's fine and dandy, and I'm glad you have so many friends on Facebook, but most of the time, I find that, it's people from high school, it's family, it's really like closer networks, not necessarily professionals. So I would suggest you should start off by creating a LinkedIn page. And it's really simple, it's free for the basic account, but just take some time to type in your skills, basically your own personal resume, your job experience, skills you have, languages spoken, technical skills. You list that all on your LinkedIn page. You get a picture as well, and you're allowed to add people as professional connections, as it would say. And I'd say I like LinkedIn because I'm able to see, where people have been and where they're going, in their professional career, in their professional life, and see what aspect of their professional life that may or may not be able to help me. Am I able to go to that person for technical advice? Am I able to go to that person? Maybe they're good at accounting, or maybe they're good at graphic design. But on LinkedIn, I'm able to see all those things. Facebook, you get kind of distracted with photo albums and, oh, their baby is so cute and all this other stuff. But LinkedIn is really specific. It does a really good job of focusing on a professional niche. So I would definitely start with LinkedIn if you're looking for a job or looking for more of a professional network. It's definitely a great resource. Also, within LinkedIn, they have a special feature called LinkedIn Answers. And I would definitely suggest you check out that section and maybe find areas where you can contribute. You can become your own kind of expert. So, people ask questions, people in groups ask questions, join a group and offer your expertise, offer your own personal experience in these groups, and you build your network that way, you build your credibility that way as well. So I definitely recommend LinkedIn as a good starting foundation for expanding your personal and professional network. My personal favorite, I really love, love, love Twitter. You can follow me at CC Law, and also in my business at Law School Nobody. I'm on that page as well. But I've found Twitter to be a great resource for professional networking. I follow several really great attorneys and really great business people, and I met them off of Twitter. A lot of them that I really trust their business advice, I've met them in person or we've spoken on the phone, and I really trust their advice and they're really helpful. So Twitter was a great resource for me, finding mentors, finding other attorneys to give me advice, give me direction on law school, give me, motivation and encouragement. It's a really great resource for that. So don't be afraid to, open a Twitter account and look for people who inspire you. Maybe you want to meet Robert Shapiro, or you want to meet the counsel for Chris Brown. I know I followed him for a while. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but and one day I did tweet him, and I believe I favorited it because I was so excited that he actually responded, because he's a famous attorney, famous criminal defense attorney, and I just really respect him. So don't be afraid to step out there and find the people who inspire you, find the people who motivate you, and reach out to them, because you'll be more than surprised that they're just regular people too, and they have no problem taking the time to tweet those 140 characters back to you. So it's never, I don't think it'll ever hurt you reaching out to people professionally via Twitter, and being genuine about it. My one piece of caution as well is, if you are a law student and you're planning to practice, you are going to have to take the bar exam, and you are going to have to pass the character and fitness portion of it. You could keep your page private, your tweets private, your Facebook on lockdown, your LinkedIn, more or less private. But I would just say all of these platforms are for you to network. They're for you to be social. So you can't necessarily do that to the fullest extent if you have your page or your tweets private. And so what I do is I usually I just keep it pretty professional. Usually if I'm adding somebody, it won't show up on people's timeline unless we're mutual followers. So, you can kind of distance yourself that way. But when you're just randomly tweeting, you just kind of be cautious of who follows you, and be cautious of what you're putting out there, because you don't want your future employer following you, or your current employer following you, and you're tweeting really risky things, or you're tweeting, oh, I just had so much fun last weekend, I just got drunk and wasted. You definitely don't want to do that. So just be careful, be cautious about what you're saying and what you're putting out in the atmosphere. And I apologize because my voice is getting really bad because of allergy season, but I just wanted to offer my quick advice about networking on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. They're also all very good resources. Facebook is a great resource. I didn't mean to downplay it, but I think LinkedIn and Twitter are even better resources for professional networking. I don't think you can necessarily go wrong with those two platforms. And I know there's a lot of emerging platforms as well, but I would definitely start with LinkedIn and Twitter. They're good resources. And if you need help, need good people to follow, need good people to link up with, need an introduction via LinkedIn, I would be more than happy to do that. My Twitter, once again, is @CCLaw. It'll be on the description of this video. And also my new website, www.sierravc.com. You can check out what I'm doing there. You can check out media there. And also my new program, Confessions of a Law School Nobody Online. Definitely check that out. I'm really excited to offer the service. So that's it for now, and you guys have a great rest of the evening. Bye. No one gets excluded.